bucks.
The party kitty to him, but if he's still adulting, I'll hold on to it for another week.
You what now?
Have the party kitty from 2 weeks ago that I was going to give to him after we did all that massive stuff. If he's still adulting, I'll hold on to it for him.
Yeah, just we can divvy it up, and you can you can just set his aside and keep like a kitty, a Jeff kitty.
I mean, I'll wait because there's a whole lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. Where it's like, okay, do we want to sell this? Do we want to wait till we get to a town and sell it? Like, how do we want to do that?
Yeah,
should we even get the broom?
Hello.
I'm just wondering, the flying broom it's completely unutilized while Jeff is gone.
Yeah, I think the flying broom, if I remember, was something that he got from a previous adventure, like was it a Christmas gift? I don't remember.
I rolled for it.
Oh,
and
did
I
you?
said he could have it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It requires attunement, so I just thought of that. So it probably isn't practical to shift it around.
Yeah, true.
I'm sure if you asked Jeff nicely, he would unattune to it and be willing to loan it out to somebody.
Yeah, there's going to be some...
Don't work around.
Well, I mean, before you decide to do that, there is going to be coming up some opportunities to get some pretty heavy metal worth of magic items. So, you might wait on that. So, welcome to Storm King's Thunder. We'll be picking up where we left off last week with the party in the process of doing a full-on frontal assault on the Cloud Giant's castle of Lynn Armal. But before we get started, we'd like to thank a friend of the Greenwater Guildhall. Today we would like to thank Dogmight Games. Dogmight Games makes beautiful wooden tabletop accessories for your tabletop games, including DM screens, player vaults, dice towers, dice trays, all manner of amazingly cool stuff. And all of it can be customized. If you order something that's customized, it usually ships from the time of purchase within about 6 to 8 weeks. But they also have stuff that they've made that they keep in stock in inventory. And if you want to purchase something, you see something that you like, and you want it right away, that will usually ship within 1 to 2 business days from time of purchase. If you have been on the fence, now might be the time to purchase. We have a code that we can give you that's going to 10% off everything on their site. When you're done, if you go into your cart and use the code FRIEND in all capital letters, that will get you 10% off your total purchase. If you are a fan of our Wednesday Night Traveler game, we do have a website for Traveler via Obsidian Portal. The adventure log on that site is written in the manner of Traveler News Service articles, and it details everything that goes on within the Trojan Reach sector as a whole, and sometimes stuff from beyond. And the players, the Travelers, usually feature as an unnamed background thing. A couple times they have featured prominently. They are starting to, and that'll happen more and more because they're starting to be noticed more and more for good or ill. If you enjoy the page, please go to the front page and click the thumbs up fan likes. We do like to see those, and we hope you enjoy the content. So, where we left off, you guys had snuck off of the air. So the airship was towed into this Cloud Giant castle, Aramal, thus saving you from having to deal with Slathrakel, the well-known Kraken. So you can say thanks, I guess, but out of the frying pan. ... And you snuck off of the airship and went basically through the front gatehouse of Lynn Armal into the Cloud Giant castle. And opening the main doors actually set off a alarm spell. So the castle, there are certain members of the castle that were alarmed to that. In the process of that fight, you've killed the kitchen staff who were ogres. You've killed the castellan and a other cloud giant that was upstairs with the acid. And then in the process of coming down the stairs to what is Area 16? Area 16 is the port battery. There was a cloud giant on duty there. He slipped, evidently, and went prone. And we left off. It was at the top of the round. It is Weeben's turn. So Weeben, what would you like to do to this poor clumsy cloud giant?
Dang nabbit. There's nothing to hide around. And of course, the one time I don't sneak, I'm like, la 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 la. He's
Right.
already not paying attention.
Right.
All right, well.
Yeah, you're not. So yeah, you weren't sneaking. That 27's from earlier. So yeah.
One fuck. I'm torn between run away, and full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Right. Well, he's taken a couple of hits. If you move up to him, keep in mind you would have advantage on your attacks, and that means sneak attack would apply because he is prone. He
got prone somehow.
He's down on his knees.
Which still makes him taller than me, but whatever. All right, I'll go for it. I'll move in and try and attack.
All right.
At advantage, do me right. 14, 23.
That is a definite solid hit.
Woo! Sneak attack, does whatever sneak attack does. Oh, okay. In 22, 28.
28 your total?
28 is my total.
Ouch. Bonus action and movement.
Bonus action will be, hell no, I'm not standing next to you. Disengage.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And how much more movement do I have? Let's see here. I can get that far. That's how far I'll go. Gonna run that way, like now.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Meanwhile, Cleotaris, what would you like to do? You've got a bunch of doors here. There's a stairwell at the end of the hallway. You can pretty much go in any direction you want to go.
Well, at this moment, I'm pretty sure the three of us have no idea where the other two went, correct? Like we just ran.
Yeah, you know that they went upstairs through the giant-sized arrow slit, but you don't know where they're at.
Well, Clitoris will step to here, 10 foot of movement used, peek in that door,
Which one? North or south?
13.
Okay. So 13. Is a kitchen, and it smells of pumpkin. There were 3 ogres in here that you have dispatched, Drek, and Krob.
Mm-hmm.
And Clitoris, everybody make, and this includes Smokey and Weeben, everybody make a perception check.
That's funny. Let's see.
26.
19.
Which ones? Right?
7.
Clitoris rolled an 18 and Steve rolled a 16.
Okay. So everybody except for Smokey, everybody, you can hear now that battle has died down a bit. You can hear somebody, and because of the echo, it's hard to tell from which direction it's coming. But somebody is screaming in anguish, and every once in a while, you hear something in Draconic. Does anybody speak Draconic?
Steve speaks Draconic.
So,
and what is Clitoris?
Okay, so Clitoris and Steve, you hear this screaming, you son of a freaking whore, in Draconic. And then it'll die down for a while, and then they'll start screaming again. Clitoris, excuse me. 13 is a kitchen that smells of pumpkin, and you can see that there is something. You can see a broom apparently moving on its own accord, sweeping around the kitchen, and then the broom will lean itself up against a table, and you'll see a plate get picked up and a dish rag and start cleaning the plate.
Has anybody seen a mouse in a blue hat running around? So nothing else of interest besides just the broom stuff, right?
On the table in the middle of the kitchen sits a half dozen freshly baked pumpkin pies. And these are human sized. So to a cloud giant, they're about the size of a cupcake.
Well, I'm not sensing any danger from the cupcake, so I'm gonna step over and look in the room that goes up to 19 and peek in there. So 15-foot movement so far used.
Hold on a moment. I'm sorry. Repeat that.
Stepped over to the other doorway. Since nothing really is like danger sensing in 13, she's gonna move on to the next door.
Okay, so this door is closed. The latch to open the door is 12 feet above.
How tall is she? She did not write her height.
It's probably, I would imagine, probably at least another 6 feet above the top of her head.
Yeah, I don't think she can jump that high. Then she'll yell at Steve, "Hey, open this door for me," and step to the side and wait patiently.
Okay, so Steve can go up and since Steve can fly, Steve can go up and catch the latch. And she needs to make, I forgot what the DC is. Here. She needs to make a DC 14 strength athletics check.
Athletics, you say? Oh, actually, that's a 17.
Okay. So she gets it open, and she sees that there is a door to the west, and there is a spiral staircase that leads up. Now, these stairs, each step is 4 feet tall and 4 feet deep. So large and smaller creatures treat the staircases as difficult terrain. So going up the stairs is going to take it's going to cut your movement in half.
She'll finish her movement by stepping into the room in front of the other door.
Okay.
And if possible, do a perception listen through the door to see if she hears anything.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Let's see, 18, soft 20.
She does not hear anything on the other side of the door.
Good, that will be her turn then.
Okay. What would Steve like to do?
Cool. Steve helped open the door as part of his turn. There's 10-foot action. Steve will make his way, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Steve will work his way up.
Okay.
And since he can fly, he doesn't really have to deal with the stairs.
Brian, I can get you Speechless Bard's web link when we're done with the game if you want. So Steve, yeah, that's about right. You're fine where you're at. Okay. Zinquinol, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm getting the feeling that everybody's heading upstairs, so I'm going to do that as well.
Okay.
And I too have steps of night, so if the stairway is not well lit, I can fly up there.
Okay, so let's see here.
Which is just cool. So I just want to point out that I'm doing that because it's cool.
So that 30 feet would put you about here. You could move another 30 feet if you want to, dash.
Sure, I'll dash. That's
Okay.
probably dumb, but that's what I'm
Do
going to
the
do.
cool thing. One should always say the cool thing if they're doing the cool thing.
So
Say something cool. Something cool.
I think this is the right one.
Okay.
Oh, Chris, that reminds me of an off subject. Have you heard of a group called Describe?
I have not.
One of the D&D guys I follow that does like character building and various things, he promotes this company called Describe that I haven't looked into what the charge is, but there's also a free account where they have very Shakespearean descriptions of stuff of like moving through tall grass or casting a specific spell that really like to add flavor and conversations and stuff. It sounds really cool. You might check it out.
Yeah, I definitely will. So, Zinquinol,
Yeah.
you come up this spiral staircase. The spiral staircase stopped at this landing, and then it continues up another level. But this, a decorative wrought iron staircase in one corner of this room leads down to the servants' quarters below and up to the castle roof above. Colorful rugs decorate the floor while the walls are festooned with partitions forming niches that display objects of art that have been collected over the years. The centerpiece of the collection is a stuffed young silver dragon suspended by chains from the ceiling. So that's what you see in this room.
Excellent. And am I in there alone?
Yes, there is nobody else in here.
All right. I'm just going to chill until someone joins me.
Okay. Meanwhile, back down here.
I sent a link to the webpage to the group chat.
Cool. So on the Cloud Giant's turn, first of all, I need to, before the Cloud Giant goes, I need to look at something. Interesting. Am I looking in the wrong spot? Possibly. I am looking in the wrong spot. So... these guys are spending their action to all wake up and grab their gear. Okay, so, meanwhile. Oh my god, I'm getting hammered with notifications. Okay. So this guy's going to spend half his movement to stand up. Because that sounds like a pretty good idea. And... yeah. He is going to step the 15 feet over, and he's going to try to whack Weeben with his Morning Star.
Can you guys hear that fan?
Very minorly in the background, but it's not bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
not
just
super
turned off
distracting.
the AC fan for the kitties.
I'm hoping that fan means that this Morning Star is going to whip past me and I'm going to get a breeze of wind.
22 to hit.
That is not what happened.
4. Sorry, I have to find my dice. And that's the wrong dice. There we go. 14 points of bludgeoning damage on his first hit. 17 to hit.
That is my AC.
Okay. For another 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Some bitch. That hurt.
So, Smokey, you see this cloud giant go over and whack Weeben into the... I mean, he smacks him twice with his Morningstar. Weeben, being a halfling, is thrown about like a rag doll into the ballista. Smokey, what would you like to do? And you have Zephyr Strike on you still.
I say, hey, why don't you pick on someone slightly closer to your size? And then I need to rush over and something. Let's see. Alright. Time to smack him with the flame tongue.
Alright.
Yes, nat 20.
Oh, everything's doubled. Including the fire damage.
Alright. All my d6s are over there because of that. Right. Slashing damage is going to be 18.
Okay.
And fire damage is also going to be 18.
Okay.
I have something that says once per turn I can hit a creature with an extra 1d8 damage if it's below its HP maximum. Am I allowed to take that and double it?
Yes, you are.
Or not?
Completely.
Okay, I'll do that. God damn it, 2.
And your next hit?
Probably doesn't hit. It's like 11 hit.
No, that is a miss.
Alright, and then I'll use my Zephyr Strike to go 30. I got 30 feet.
No, does Zephyr Strike allow you to move without provoking an attack of opportunity? Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, that's it.
Okay. And poor Weeben's like, hey, wait, don't leave me here. Weeben, we are back to you.
Get back here. Okay. I have learned that I didn't hide one time and it didn't go well for me, so screw that. Never doing that again. Thing is gonna bonus action disengage. And then I believe that's all of like 10 feet to get like over here.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna move my happy butt around this thing like, oh, screw that, and hide.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
And since I only use half my movement, I get to do it at advantage. Thankfully, that is what happened, because my rolls weren't amazing. But we'll take it 26.
Okay. So you hide yourself, under the ballista, and the cloud giant's like, where him go? Clitoris, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Head upstairs. Let's see what do we got here. 10 feet. 10 up. She's gonna make it to about there. Hold on, I guess dash. She'd probably make it to the top with dash.
I would sure she would.
And I think that's as far as she can get if the stairs are difficult terrain.
Yeah, exactly. Here.
And that will be her move. Will she see anything at the top?
So that puts her in the same room as. Oh, actually, no. I put her further up the stairs, but not quite all the way to the third level, or the rooftop.
Does she see anything? Because I forgot she could do dash as a bonus action.
Oh,
So if she sees something, she can still do one thing.
so she can make it all the way to the rooftop. Actually, in that case,
Oh, you can do a double dash?
yeah, you can dash as a bonus action, and move and your regular movement. So, which is why rogues can move so much. And so that puts her. Hold on a second. Where does that go? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that puts her up here. And I will tell you what she sees. You see that this looks like a wizard's study, but of course everything's gigantic. Furnishings include a table and a 25-foot tall wooden cabinet that is closed. The staircase descends down, obviously down to the art gallery. And up here, now, how am I? So you ask if she sees anything. And the answer to that is not as easy to answer as you might think. So what is Cletaris's passive perception?
12.
So no, she does not see anything. She just sees the room appears to be empty.
Okay, that sounds like her turn then.
Okay. Okay. Wait, that was wrong. So, Steve, what are you going to do?
Well, we're still going upstairs to find out where everybody else went, so onward and upward.
Okay.
30-foot fly.
So that puts you up here.
I guess go ahead and do a full dash and call that turn.
You going to go all the way to the top?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What is Steve's passive perception?
Oh, Steve's is like 10. He don't see nothing.
No, he does not. Okay.
He has backward perception.
Oh, shit. Uh. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, not yet. So I understand that not everybody can see their initiative because you guys are on multiple levels. So when it comes time, I will actually Clitoris, Steve, and Zinquin, I'll go ahead and roll a new initiative.
Ah, bitch. New.
So let's see here. Zinc got an 11.
1 second. You ready? I can't enter it.
No. What'd you get?
Clitoris got a 6.
Okay.
Steve got a 4.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our bonuses were.
Does either Steve or Guitarist want a vigilant blessing so they can re-roll their initiative?
Let's move dangerously. Keep that for later.
Okay.
Okay.
Save that for something really bad.
Okay.
So, the Cloud Giant. Well, first of all, come on, stop doing that. Damn it. So where is their stairway? That is as far as they can get with dash. God damn, roll 20. And over here, the Cloud Giant, not knowing where Weeben went, I'm going to change tactics. And he's going to run over here and try to whack Smokey with his Morning Star. Ew. 14, I'm sure, misses. Yeah. What about a 16?
Nope.
So he whiffs it twice. And that is unacceptable. And then now we get to the really fun part. Okay. Up here. Steve and Clitoris both get attacked by an invisible stalker. There's two of them. You don't see them, so they have advantage on their attacks. And
Dang it, I was hoping I would get up there because I could finally use my passive perception of 23.
and they both have 2 slam attacks
I was on that
each.
stupid feet for so long because I took the wrong one. I was finally going to have my moment.
You said it, Mike, because they don't know what's going on yet.
That's true. Yeah, so the first 2 on Clitoris. $23 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
For 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Uh, 14 misses.
Yes.
On
How much?
14. On Steve, a soft 20 to hit
Yes.
for 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and a nat 20
Oh,
That one misses.
for 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch. Give me 1 second on that.
Cheers with the flesh wound.
Your bloody arm is off. What are you gonna do? Bleed on me?
With that last hit, Steve's gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. So the invisible stalker gets a dex save.
I don't know what hit me, but go away.
15 to save.
That does not save.
Boo.
It's actually 16.
So,
Yeah, 16. For 11 damage.
Okay. Let's see here. Oof. Invisible stalkers are tough. I'm sorry, how much damage? 11?
11?
Okay.
And since it snuck up on me, I don't get to use my, oh wait, no, never mind. Keep going. Different ability.
So, You attack it. So Hellish Rebuke, that's fire. And you see the outline of the stalker kind of... it is outlined in flame.
Like the Predator?
Yeah, so you are aware of where it is at now. Hold on a moment. Let me switch to the other map. Oh, no. I was right before. I'm juggling all these maps. Let's see here. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, why not split the party completely up, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, this is not something you guys usually end up doing. So, Clitaris, what would she like to do?
Everyone was going upstairs, which is why I went upstairs. I did not realize that only half of us were going upstairs until I'd committed.
Well, the last time I saw the rest of the party, they went upstairs. So I'm like, I'm just trying to find everybody else. Where the hell is it?
Exactly, me too. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That was totally my move.
How much? Where's your spell slots?
Well, this castle's actually pretty accurate in how it's built. So, like modern day houses and buildings, the stairwells are all designed so that they generally, when you leave a level, it's going to go, to a predictable place on the next level. Medieval castles weren't really built like that. If you want to go down a floor, you could take a stairwell, but they are so maze-like that you have really no idea where you're going to end up.
She is going to go ahead and try to smack the invisible stalker.
So she's at disadvantage.
Yeah, there's not a lot she can really do. But we're going to give it.
Their description, I mean, it's called the invisible stalker, and then you look underneath its abilities. Invisibility. The stalker is invisible. No shit. I had no idea. I thought it was in the name.
That's not going to hit.
You might be surprised. What did you get?
10.
Nope, you're right. That is not going to hit.
One more attack. How about a 12? Or, no, 14.
14 hits.
Oh, nice. Let's see. And she has just enough to cast this one spell. Which one is it going to be?
And that is a magical sword she's swinging, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Her +1 scimitar.
Yes. Or as Kira used to call it, a scimitar.
Scimitar. Let's see. T6. And I'm going to throw on orange numbers. Let's do a Searing Smite.
Okay. So there's a bonus action, so you can do a Searing Smite and Divine Smite plus your weapon damage.
We're going to hold off on the Divine Smite. She doesn't have many spell slots left.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's... You guys need to find some place to hunker down and rest.
That's going to be 12 damage.
Okay.
4 of which is the fire damage.
Okay.
And now it should be set on fire.
Yes. So she can now, it is outlined in flame, and she can see where this invisible stalker is. Well, if she moves, it'll get an attack of opportunity on her, but that is up to her.
Nope, she is fine right there for the moment.
Okay. Now I shall juggle. Smokey, what would you like to do? You have a cloud giant all up in your... Oh, yeah, all up in your grill.
I will attack with my sword.
All right.
South 20 hit.
That hits.
Um, 13 slash damage.
Okay. Your...
And 5 damage.
Okay. And your next attack?
21 to hit.
Yeah.
And I got max damage of 16 slashing damage.
Ooh.
Wow, I got 12 fire damage.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt. And so you slash at him, and he bellows out. And I mean, there are these. I mean, yeah, he is bleeding, but most of the wounds are cauterized because you're just slicing through him with this flaming greatsword.
Good.
Let's see. Steve, what would you like to do? Are you muted, Steve?
Yeah, but I wasn't saying anything important. I was mumbling to myself trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Oh.
Let's see. Reason. Build off that. Shit. Now hold on to the spell slots for the moment. Just try to hit him with my pokey.
Go for it.
My heavy stick. It's gonna be a 15.
That hits.
Yeah, like that. 9 points of damage.
All right. Do you have a second attack?
Yep. Ooh, nat 20.
Double damage.
Ooh, good roll. 1428.
Oof. That got its attention. Anything with a bonus action and movement?
No bonus. Probably take an attack of opportunity. Steve's going to take a 5-foot step back behind Clitoris.
Okay, so the invisible stalker will make an attack of opportunity and completely blow it by rolling the worst roll possible. Not a 1, but it is ultimately shitty. It got a 9 total to hit, and even if it had hit, it only would have done 2 points of damage. I don't know. I mean, yeah, this This is the potato of invisible stalkers.
Well, he did just get a fire blast to the face, so it might be a little blinding.
Right? Yeah. That's the excuse. We'll go with that.
It's like when somebody hits you with the old Polaroid camera, you're just like, oh, what the fuck?
Right? Yes. The brightest flash known to man. Look, I remember those old Polaroid. The flash bar, when you flip that thing open, it looked like the light bar on top of a Jeep.
Right?
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a total Karen, but we've gone 2 rounds without me having a turn. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm in the stairs. I'm not in either turn order.
You are, the turns got longer. You are after Weeben, and we're at the top of the round now.
Because I have historically been after Steve.
Right, but because you guys are on a completely different level, I had you re-roll your inch.
So then, okay, because then I should have probably gone before, because I got an 11.
Right, and Weeben's a 24.
But it's okay. Just hoping.
So yeah, you're next in the stack. So, Weeben, what would you like to do?
It's gonna be like, this sneaking life is much better. I like when they're not facing me.
Right? You don't get hit in the face.
Twice for like half my health, real quick. Gonna do a 5-foot step, and then shoot him with my bow, or attempt to shoot him with my bow.
Okay. Sneak attack will apply.
Come on, hit. 20-something. 24?
That hits.
Woohoo! I like it, that bitch. Advantage is nice. It is far better than the other roll half the time. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. You hit him right in the butt, and he lets out a yelp and kind of hops, and now he's got an arrow sticking out of his butt.
And then I will step back and hide again.
All right. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Uh, 25.
Okay. You are stealthed.
Can I say how much I love the advantage of the half movement and the halflings reroll ones? Because that has saved me so many times.
Right. Yeah. Oop. Wrong level. So I'm assuming that Zinc wants to go up the stairs. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear something going on up there. I mean, so you see that what is well, it doesn't matter. So you can see that there are these wispy, shadowy forms that look like a humanoid form that is made of wind, and they've both been lit with fire, and so there's like this whirlwind of flame moving throughout their body. Zinc, what would you like to do?
I would like to. Well, I was gonna. So they're both lit up now.
Yes,
Okay.
at least until their next turn.
Right. Well, just in case, I think I'm gonna guiding bolt. The one closest to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's actually like on fire.
Oh, well, the crit failed. Man, I waited so long. Just kidding. Then I suppose.
So on your natural one, man, you get to do something that, or something happens to you that we have not done before. I mean, it's nothing terribly major, but I have to look. I'm feeling exasperated. No, never mind. So yeah, you go to cast and like the tip of your finger kind of sparkles for a second like a short circuit and the spell doesn't go off.
Fantastic. Then I'm going to whip up a friendly hammer
Okay.
and try to hammer the same guy.
Okay. So he has the hammer time on him.
Hopefully some hammer time. That'd be nice. Right, ready, here we go. There we go, crit.
Double damage.
Now I get it. So 16.
Okay.
I think I'm going to stay right here, barely peeking over the top stair instead of jumping into the room.
Okay. Yeah,
So
you
I'm
can
going to
do
use that 4-foot stair as a little bit of cover.
that. Okay, you can do that. So that'll give you half cover, which, you know, for any kind of ranged attack, would give you +2 to your AC.
Sure.
Okay, Cloud Giants. First, I need to figure out where these guys are going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one goes up to 16. Oh, that's fantastic. That one goes up to there. These two guys. Let's remove that. They should have another 20 feet of movement. And we'll make it 15. So Smokey and Weeben, you see that 2 more Cloud Giants have come up the stairs.
Alright. That's not good.
Oh, I thought you were excited for more things to kill there for a second. actually. I don't... Well, no, he is going to stay there. Okay. Sorry, trying to figure out what some of these guys are doing. Oh, come on. Okay. Better. So this cloud giant is going to attempt to make 2 slam attacks on Smokey. Fail miserably with a 15. His second slam attack, or I'm sorry, Morningstar attack. 31 to hit.
That misses. Alright. See if I survive this.
For 20 points of piercing damage.
That's exactly my HP. So Smokey goes down.
Smokey is down.
Shit.
Bum bum bum. He whiffs it and then smacks Smokey, and Smokey catches the full head of the Morningstar right in their chest, and she goes down. And he immediately turns to the other two and says, "There's a halfling around here somewhere," and they're all looking around for Weeben. Meanwhile,
Weeben feels far more scared than Weeben felt before.
this is the first time Weeben has felt fear.
Should I make a death save? Was it my turn next or no?
On your next turn, you'll make a death save.
Okay.
The invisible stalker. They are going to continue doing what it is that they do. The first one is going to, well, no, wait a minute. Maybe not. Invisible Stalker, there is an arrow slit on the western side of this tower that you're in. And he goes out the arrow slit, blows out his fire, and is going to make a stealth check. And he gets a 23. This invisible stalker.
What? Chris, how far away was he when he took off from me? 10 foot?
He was up here. Yeah, I would say about 10 feet.
Then I can use my sentinel feat, because I get attack of opportunity even if they disengage.
Go for it.
19.
That's a hit.
And on a hit, their speed is reduced to 0.
Oh. Okay, so he does not do that.
And that's 11 damage.
Okay. You stop him in his tracks. No.
No.
Okay. The other one, is going to risk the attack of opportunity and do the same thing.
Do I get to make more than one opportunity attacks per round?
No, you only get one reaction per round, or per turn.
Oh, that's what I thought.
But Clitoris can make an attack of opportunity.
She's gonna roll a 11 plus 9, 10 or 20, soft 20.
Yep, that hits.
That's gonna be no smites for 7 damage.
Okay.
Oh, but she does get sneak, right?
Yes, she's not surrounded.
What did I say? 7? 11 total.
Okay. Okay. And he's going to make a stealth check. No. Okay. That could have been a lot better. Clitoris, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Well, I guess for the moment, she will step here and take a swing at that guy.
Okay.
Scimitar. It's going to be in the high 20s.
That would hit.
Crap roll so far. Let's see, 6, 11 damage. Because she did get sneak on that one too, correct?
Yes. Or, no, you only get sneak attack damage once per turn.
Oh, then it is going to be 7.
Okay. Okay.
Well, was it once per turn or once per round?
It's per turn. Then you only get one turn per round, so yes.
Well, I thought the distinction was that you could do it on, like, Steve's turn as a reaction, then on your turn as well. Since they're different turns in the same round.
No.
No? Okay.
Nope. Okay. So then... Smokey, make a death save. Dun, dun, dun.
Failed. That is.
Oh. All right. Oh my God, is this going to be the end of Smokey?
It's such a deep character.
Steve the Devil, what would you like to do? Steve? Are you there?
Sorry, I was turning off my little candle thing.
Oh.
Let's see what Steve wants to do. He's still within the 10 foot. He'll step closer to Clitoris, but maintain the distance from that guy. And do a poke.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a crap roll. 14.
That is a miss.
And second poke. Even worse.
Okay, so Steve whiffs it. Bonus action, movement.
Yeah, no, he's good. He took a 5-foot step. That's really all he's going to do at the moment.
Okay.
Still slots are short.
Okay. Weeben, you see that Zinc has, or I'm sorry, that Smokey has gone down and is laying over there gurgling. What would Weeben like to do?
Question. How about that? I was figuring something up right as I started to speak. My question is, if I have the whole stalker thing, so if I shoot and miss, they don't know where I am, right?
Correct.
So if I shoot a wall with an arrow, will they, is that like the equivalent of like throwing a stone in one direction and then like running the other way kind of thing? Does that work?
I would say yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to attempt to shoot an arrow towards like the top of these stairs over here.
Okay.
When like shooting arrows, I like think, oh, we ran there while we weren't looking. That's the goal. Let's see how I do.
Go ahead and make a deception roll.
Deception roll. Okay.
Nice. So the giants, all three of them, turn and look at the stairs over here, and they're like, he's getting away. He went upstairs. On their turn, they are going to run up the stairs to try and catch Weeben. Anything that Weeben would like to do with a bonus action or movement, or are you just going to stay put and stay hidden?
Since they're all looking at the stairs and I'm already hidden, I'm going to try and get closer to Smokey while I'm running. I'm going to do a little hidden dash to this one over here. I think I can make it if I dash.
Okay.
Yeah, I can make it if I dash. So I'm going to do like hidden cover and run my happy ass over here.
Okay. All right. So you are hiding under a different ballista. Give me 1 second and it will be Zink's turn. I will be right back. Ouch.
So do you think if I shout healing word at the very top of my lungs, Smokey will hear it? I'm just gonna scream it.
I took spells sniper once with being a cleric, and yeah, I like increased the radius of healing word, which is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know.
Wait, so how did you predict it?
Spell sniper increases like the range of your spell like to twice what it usually is. And I don't know. Like, it's a feat, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, my next feat, I can take it. Maybe if I just run over to the window and scream it out with the window really loud.
If Smokey dies, they die. It's okay. Just make sure you guys go pick up the red dragon scale armor and the mom shit so that you have it all. So
Be sure we raid your corpse.
yeah, exactly.
Should I die? Just be sure to raid my corpse.
Don't let the liquid go to waste. Yeah, it's my dying wish.
I really thought somehow we were getting to you. Like, I did not realize we were going to an entirely different place.
All right, Zinc, what would you like to do?
I would like to know how wide the opening for the window is.
How wide it is?
Yeah.
It is. Let's see here. It is 5 feet wide, narrowing to 2 feet wide on the outside.
I'm skinny. I sort of want to try to climb out the window to fly down and shout healing word at Smokey. If I stand at the window and scream, will it reach her?
So hold on here.
And just shout a healing word out the window?
Yeah, depending on the angle, you might be able to see where she is from here.
Let's see.
Hard to tell.
Yeah.
Are you guys real fucked with that visible stalker situation though?
Not yet.
Okay.
Well, I'm proposing if we can get past the one with the hammer on it, we just run the fuck out of here.
Fair.
I think there's giants coming up though, isn't there? Like,
And now they're I think they're headed this way because of the sound on the stairs. So we may just have to ready ourselves.
No, guys, you're in a totally different stairway. Weren't you paying attention to the whole different stairways thing?
No.
That's how you guys ended up in a whole different place to begin with. It's because we're in a different place from you.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to, if you just shouted out the window, you wouldn't be able to do it. So
I'll probably be okay.
I can show you a side picture here and give you an idea of where you're at. So the tall tower in the middle section, you are where that little window is, that's where you're at.
Yes.
And she is on the platform on the other side of this central circle.
Okay.
And actually, she's below that. She's in the castle itself. So she wouldn't. Your spell wouldn't be able to reach her.
Okay.
You could, if so. Can you fly?
Yes.
What's your flying speed?
It's still 30.
So you could.
It'd be around to get out, around to get down, and then be in range.
You.
How would you know I was in trouble if you can't see me?
Well, I'm assuming when you got semi halfway to murdered, you made some noise that sounded rather ominous. And there's like 5 cloud giants in there.
Okay.
I feel like there'd be an indication that there's a rumble happening somewhere else if there's 5 cloud giants in there.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
If you wanted to fly out the window, you could, with a dash. Now, with a dash, flying past this invisible stalker would provoke an attack of opportunity, but you could fly from where you're at, out the window, and make it down to here, and then you could run to the other side and fly down the other side to get to the top level of basically one floor above where she is, and then take stairs down, or fly down and go through another arrow slit.
Sure. I'm really hoping you make it at least one save, because that's what I'm going to do. So please do not die before I get down there. Smokey.
The guy's got Chelsea.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll take the attack of opportunity, and I'm going to fly down to the lot.
Okay, so you get down to here, and Invisible Stalker will make an attack of opportunity. $24 to hit.
Yeah.
For 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay. Bonus action.
Can I hit him with my hammer on my way out? Because as
Sure.
soon as I get down there, I'm out of range, but...
Sure.
Okay. $15 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. For 6, and then I didn't take it before, but I should have had my Divine Strike on that too.
Okay. How much for Divine Strike?
I'm getting there.
Another.
Another 2. Oh well.
Hey, anything is better than 0.
Indeed.
You need Indeed. Do you need minions? You need Indeed. All right.
All right. As I'm flying down, I'm screaming, "Don't die, Smokey!" Since healing word's not going to make it, that's the best I can do.
Okay.
Don't you die on me, Smokey!
God, we can make this like a super dramatic moment.
I didn't know I was so popular.
We love Smokey.
Well, if Smokey dies, who else is going to prevent forest fires?
The Cloud Giants. They're 40 feet of movement. Actually, they're going to dash for 80. I'll get them all into one spot. And they go up and shut the door, and you can hear it latch like it's locked. I mean, you're not going to not hear a lock being locked that big. And they are conducting their search. They are no longer a part of the initiative stack. Which means... the Invisible Stalkers. So this one no longer has spiritual weapon on him. He is going to make a slam attack against... so he's no longer on fire. But he does have invisible. He hasn't made a stealth check. So you can hear him I'm going to say he doesn't have advantage because you can hear him. Oh, well, how the fuck is that possible? Okay, so he's immune to being prone. I will give Clitaris a free attack of opportunity because he rolled a nat 1. And there's just nothing else that applies because he's immune to being prone. He doesn't have a weapon. So Clitaris can go ahead and have a free attack of opportunity as he overreaches. She can shiv him like she's in the big house.
That would be a 16.
That hits?
Have we started a new round?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's why it's a freebie.
That's terrible. 6.
Okay. Okay. The other one, who is invisible, is going to make an attack on Steve with advantage. Soft 20 to hit for 9
Hit Steve.
9 points of bludgeoning damage with his first attack, and 21 to hit with the second slam for 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch. Steve's looking a little woozy, so Steve's going to convert a spell slot and hit him with the Hellish Rebuke.
So converting a spell slot, wouldn't that have to be done on your turn?
Well, I can, when I say converting, I can substitute a sorcery spell slot to cast a warlock spell.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
DC save on that is 16.
17 to save.
Half damage, still taking 3.
Okay. And once again, you light him up with fire. So you can see this flaming wind standing there. Clitaris, what would you like to do?
Let's go ahead and try to take out the one that I can at least see. Low 20s to hit. 9 points of damage on the first attack.
Okay, this one goes down. And you feel like a gust of wind kind of as it whirls itself out.
Shoot, and she'll spin and attack the other one.
Okay.
Ooh, nat 20.
Double damage.
Which is terrible damage, 7, 14.
Okay. Man, she might want to be pulling out some smites.
I would. I have one spell slot left.
Okay. Okay. All right. Time for a dramatic moment.
She will use her bonus action, though, to disengage
Okay.
and back away however far she can get going down the stairs.
Okay. All right.
Oh, and I'm out of here. Gotta go.
Okay. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Smokey, make a death save.
Hey, I made it. Nat 20.
Nice. Nat 20, that means that counts as 2 saves.
Oh, cool.
So you have 2 successes and 1 failure. One more success, and you are stabilized. And then... Steve the Devil, what would you like to do?
Steve's gonna poke this guy, hopefully. Low 20s
That's a hit.
for 8 damage.
Okay. Next attack.
15. Think is a miss.
That's a hit.
Score. A little better, 13 damage.
Nice. Bonus action and movement.
It's going to be an attack of opportunity, but we got to risk it. Just going to get to the stairs and then use fly to hop down past Clitoris.
Okay. Attack of opportunity misses with an 8.
If he hit, Steve was going down.
Yeah, well, at least Clitoris has some healing ability. See, you guys have enough players that in certain circumstances it's okay if you split the party a little bit. But the least thing that you want to do is put all of your healers in one half.
Yes.
That can be problematic. Okay.
It's like Scooby-Doo splitting up all over again.
Right. See, it never made sense that Scoob and Shaggy always split up because that means all the Scooby snacks are in one place.
Uh-huh.
And the other half is completely sober. Although I am a little concerned about the ramifications of them feeding their dog weed, but whatever. Weebin, what would you like to do?
Alrighty. Weebin has seen the Cloud Giants jip out. I guess I will use the bonus action to dash here.
Okay.
Smokey, do you have any kind of potion or healing thing?
No, I really should have learned Goodberry, but I never did.
No worries then.
Goodberry always works better if you use it as a suppository.
That's true.
Is there anything I can do to help her, like CPR or anything?
Do you have any potions?
I don't think so.
Smack me in the face and command me to live.
Do you have a healer's kit?
Do I have a what?
A healer's kit?
It's not your time.
No, I'm more of a stealing, poisoning kind of guy.
So you can make a medicine check to stabilize her. And God, nobody ever does this. I have to look up how this works. Let's see here.
Leave it to me to do a thing that nobody ever does.
Right. Well, you guys are doing a lot of that today. So, let's see here. Equipment. I'm going to guess it's going to be damage and healing. And of course I'm going to have to look it up because my book is not trained to go to that page because you guys always just cast a spell or to quaff a potion. So...
It's been a long day of fighting.
Yes.
Well, this is what, like our 4th or 5th fight in a row?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a really long encounter. I was wrong. Oh, wait.
We could be crazy when we're done here, go back downstairs and fight the Kraken.
Okay, so it's a DC 10 medicine check.
Okay. So roll a 10 or better.
Yep. Yeah, if you're at +0, it's 10 or better.
I have a 2, so 11. Woo!
Okay. So Smokey is stable but unconscious. Weeben is able to tear off some cloth and stick it in the holes.
Using his finger like a stopping a damn leak.
Yes, yes. I'll just hold my finger here so you won't bleed out. So that was bonus action and action. Any more movement, or are you staying where you're at, Weeben?
I think I have to stay, right? Because I'm like literally like providing like first aid.
Yeah, more or less. Well, that was your action. So
my action, the bonus was to dash because she was just outside of range. Because I stupidly stopped just outside of range.
right. I mean, she's still unconscious. So. Oh, and Zephyr Strike would
I
be
guess the
dead.
movement. I mean, how heavy is Smokey?
I mean, she's a medium-sized bugbear. I would imagine she's got some heft to her.
Wearing heavy armor too, ish. So, yeah, don't worry.
You're-
You look good.
Now, what kind of armor are you wearing?
Dragon scale.
I think... Is scale heavy? Are you the
It
only...
can help for like a fucking halfling trying to pull somebody like a
Right, right.
reach. Like they also are wearing armor. I
So
feel
no,
like it's like-
yeah, I was going to say, are you the only ranger to ever wear heavy armor? No, you're not. So scale mail is medium armor. But regardless, I mean, Weeben's a halfling, so at the very least, your movement would be halved. And that's assuming that you would make like a DC 15 strength athletics check just to drag her.
Yeah, you stabilized me, and I'm sure I looked dead to anybody waltzing by. So.
She's awfully pale. Hard to tell with a bugbear, but
Then in that case, since she's stabilized but no longer like at risk of like dying more, I'm just gonna take the rest of my movement to kind of hide around, stay nearby in case I need to help her. But
okay.
so I will
Thanks,
kind of
Ethan.
continue on over here.
Okay. All right, so you are no longer hidden.
Am I not hit? Right, because I helped her, huh?
Yep.
Well, she didn't see me help her. She was knocked out.
So now we get some more exasperation from the players. Zinquinol, what would you like to do?
I would still like to make my mad dash to Smoky.
Okay. So you want to head to the northern side. Now, up here, you are, let me tell you what you're seeing here.
Okay.
So this is kind of like a rooftop. It is the high lawn. The roof of the main keep has a lush green lawn surrounding a squat stone building in the middle. The soil beneath the grass is 2 feet deep. A 3-story tower with a conical rooftop, which is where you just came from, juts upward and outward from the southeastern part of the wall, rising another 120 feet into the air. Trees and shrubs sprout from the ground here and there, and 3 telescopes are mounted to the battlements. A wrought iron spiral staircase descends through a hole in the ground, which is right here. So there is a stairwell that goes down a level from here. But I mean, if you can fly...
Yeah, I'll just fly down.
Okay.
Just be cool.
So you move up to here, and you're not hidden.
Cool. I really hope I can face something deadly by myself. This is gonna be awesome.
Oh, sorry. So now we can hear that fan.
Actually, I'm on mute. I turned off the fan too.
Oh.
That's not.
So somebody's projecting some noise. There we go. There are 3 of those Aarakocra simulacrums up here.
Awesome.
And they see you running, making a mad dash. And of course they are going to move into attack. Now the good news is, these guys really aren't that tough. I would say Zinquinol could trounce them pretty hard. So yeah, they fell into the stack perfectly. So let's see, that was a dash. You still have a bonus action. There is, of course, an Aarakocra simulacra directly in front of you if you want to use a bonus action for spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna hammer in.
Okay. Go ahead and make your hammer attack. That is a definite hit.
Okay.
Oof. So.
And then I get, if he's not dead, I get Divine Strike too.
Yep.
Ah, boo.
So.
Totally 12.
You hit this guy with spiritual weapon, and you see parts of him fall off onto the ground as snow. Like, you hit him with the spiritual weapon so hard, I'm going to tell you, he only has 1 hit point left.
Nice.
Invisible Stalker. Well, he's not going to let you just run away. He's going to make 2 slam attacks on Clitoris. $17 to hit. It's probably a miss.
That is a miss.
And 14 is definitely a miss. So he cocked that up pretty good. Clitoris.
Well, since he's fallen, might as well take some swings.
Yep.
Let's see. 11's gonna miss. Let's see. 22, I'm sure is gonna hit.
Yep.
And I should.
And she gets sneak attack because she's not surrounded.
11, 14. 19 damage.
Okay.
Oh, and Steve should get a reaction attack since some Clitoris was within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be an 18
That hits.
for 12 damage.
Nice.
Stop following us.
Leave us alone. Okay. Smokey is unconscious, but Smokey, hold on here. Smokey can make a Constitution save to try to rouse herself from unconsciousness.
I got 12.
Okay, Smokey is conscious, but has 0 hit points.
Alright.
So you can kind of drag yourself over to those crates where Weeben is and try to hide if you would like.
Yeah, that seems wise. There we go.
Okay. So on your next turn, you can try to hide. Your action was to try to wake up. You do have a bonus action if you have anything you want to do as a bonus action. Do you have any healing spells?
I don't think so. Everything is not coming.
Rangers honestly actually do make a pretty good off healer, but I mean, if you didn't take any, then
Yeah, exactly. I used it all for
the Ranger class is the one divine casting class that isn't like the rest of them. So, like all other divine casting classes, you can swap out and change your spells with every long rest. But not Rangers. Rangers know what they know, and that's it.
Yeah, and I picked like Beast Sense so that I could see stuff with the Tressum. That was before everyone could fly. And then I picked Jump, things like that. So yeah.
So if you want to swap out a spell, anytime you hit a level where you can take an ability score increase or have the choice to take a feat, you can also swap a spell out for something else.
I might take you up on that next time.
So that's just something as a reminder. Also, just as a reminder, for anybody who has Tasha's Cauldron, there are some additional abilities that you may have for your class that I allow out of that book. So, that's something to think about too. And I think Jeff shared Tasha's Cauldron with our compendium. I think. I'm not sure. Anyways, that would be an option. Okay, so the thing I find really funny about Tasha's Cauldron is they've got all these this optional stuff, and it seems like probably at least 70% of that stuff is that's in that book isn't simply just optional rules. It's stuff that DMs were doing anyways. So, yeah. Steve the Devil, what would you like to do?
Well, we try to get away with the say he wants to follow, so one more poke it.
Okay.
Soft 20.
Yep, that hits.
For 13 damage.
Oh! Steve hits it, and it blows itself out. The invisible stalkers are done.
Then back to trying to find the rest of the party.
All right, so this stairwell continues to go up to another level, but Steve might be a little bit interested in this room because it does appear to be some kind of magical study.
Sure, we'll go ahead and poke around this room, maybe look our wounds for a moment.
Both Clitaris and Steve can make investigation checks.
Let's see, investigation. That's going to be 11 for Clitoris.
Okay.
And Steve gets a 16.
Okay. So, Steve, you, with your investigation, you discover, you think that there's something in this wooden cabinet, but the door to the wooden cabinet is locked with what you suspect to be an arcane lock spell. Clitaris, on the table, she has to kind of reach and pull herself up onto this table because it is a table for giants. Clitaris sees that there is a note written in giant. But she can determine that it's not, I'm sorry, not a note. It is a letter written in giant. And it is, she can determine that it looks like a man's handwriting.
So it's giant size or human size?
It's giant sized.
But written by a human?
No. It's a giant sized letter written in the giant language that's on top of the table. And she can tell that it is written, that the handwriting looks like a man's handwriting.
Oh, okay. When you're saying, I was thinking, I was like, that's what's throwing me off.
If she were to roll this thing up, I mean, it's just a scroll of vellum. It would be like a 4-foot long tube of vellum paper that she could take with her.
Yeah, she'll take that along.
Does
Like
Steve,
an architect blueprint size.
does Steve have any kind of spell, such as knock or anything like that, to open up this cabinet?
The closest Steve has to a knock spell is
Fireball.
Scorched Ray.
Yeah.
That's the closest we got. We can come back and loop this later when we find the rest of the team.
Okay.
Just keep the members here.
Well, I mean, of course, on the next turn, Clitaris could, of course, attempt to pry the lock open, or pry the door open, or rip it off its hinges, whatever. But Clitoris and Steve are essentially out of combat at this point. So it is.
Well, Steve's fairly skinny. Does he think he can fit through that window?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have an idea to get us back to the rest of the party.
Oops. Shit. Okay, hold on.
I think within one round, I can get us back to the rest of the group.
Okay, hold on just a moment. So, that means it is the Aarakocra's turn. The Aarakocra, with his 1 hit point, is going to fly down over here and make a javelin attack, because that's what he does. $16 to hit Zinquinol.
Nope.
Okay, and this Aarakocra sweet is going to make a dive attack. And miss with a 16. And this Aarakocra is going to fly to there and throw his javelin. 18 to hit.
Nope.
All right. So the cleric is in the clear as far as Aarakocra attacks. Zinquinol, what would you like to do?
I would like to, I think now I can finally get to Smokey, yes? Or do I still have to get through what?
Well, I mean, you've got...
The map with the Aarakocra isn't up, so I don't know where... Or I don't have it up, I don't know. I don't know where they are.
Did I not? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't move the thing.
So I didn't know if there's just one ahead of me or no, they're all on top of me. They're all on top of me.
There you go.
Okay, never mind. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to...
Well, I mean, with your bonus action, you can whack the one in front of you. I mean,
Right,
if
so
you
I
hit,
have to
he's
worry
going to
if
be...
it did reach. So-
Well, if you hit, he's going to be completely out of the... He's
Right.
gone.
So the one on the other side that is within range, I'm going to spear.
Okay.
Hopefully.
That is a hit.
Okay. Oh, wait. And I got, for some reason it didn't roll publicly, I got a 9.
Okay.
And then I will hit the one ahead of me with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So I'll get back to it. And, that's a 9.
Ugh, not one. Is that a not one? Yeah, not one. Your spiritual weapon, make a concentration check.
Okay. Concentration. So that's the same as Constitution?
Correct. So, what level is spiritual weapon?
It is level 2.
So it's a DC 12 con save. So the spiritual weapon phases out and is gone.
Okay.
The Aarakocra, emboldened, they're both going to make javelin attacks. First one misses with a 14. Second one gets a 19.
Nope.
Okay. And the last one is going to come up behind you and make a talon attack. Oh, nice. And rolls a nat 1. And
How do you like it? Because I do it all the time.
and goes prone.
I'm going to step away for just a couple moments, but I'll be right back.
Okay. Zinc.
Yeah, I'm getting my ass kicked, but I'm gonna need to go in about 10 minutes.
Okay, so Zinc, what would you like to do?
I just took my turn, and I failed epically, and then it was their turn.
Everybody else is out of initiative.
Oh, it's just me. Awesome. Okay. This is a lot of fun. So, I wish I had, like, this. Where's Thunderwave when you need it?
Right?
I don't think I have anything like that. I'm going to...
Yeah, you probably don't want to do call lightning down on top of your own head.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Okay.
I think I'm going to do it about there so that I can catch those two without catching catch him and him without catching myself.
Okay.
And I would like them to die, please.
All right. So they.
Really grateful to do that. It's a 16 to save.
Yeah, they got a 7.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
18.
Okay. They both fall to the ground in a pile of slushy snow.
About freaking time!
Bonus action.
My bonus action. So can I recast spiritual weapon?
You could.
Okay, then I'm gonna recast it. Yes, I'm here. Just hear them.
That's a hit. And, I mean, this guy only has 1 hit point left. So, and he falls to the ground in a pile of slush.
Okay. So now that I don't have anybody, can I go give Smokey a healing hug?
You can. You are out of Anish.
Or I don't know if everybody can come to the healing group hug. That's my plan.
Well, they're. Yeah.
I
They're.
mean, I know they're all over the place, but
So let me move you. So my first question. Oh, yeah, no. Hold on. I don't need to do that because you can fly into here. So yes, Zinquinol, you make it down here. However, Hold on.
And I'm very quiet. No giants hear me.
Ah. No. That's what's wrong. No, not giants.
Oh, God.
But yes, more Aarakocra. Not all of them? Yes.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Hold on just a moment. Come on. Oh.
I know we're more or less out of combat, Steve and Clitoris, but if there is a moment where it would be our turn, I do have a plan to get us back into the action with everybody else.
Okay. Just a moment, and we will get to you. So, 6 Aarakocra from the platform, the roof of this room that you're in, follow Zinquinal down, flying down and going through the arrow slits into this room. So... Zinc, Weeben, and Smokey roll initiative. Okay. Now, before we get to that, let me go over to Steve and see what his genius idea is. So, Steve, you and Clitoris, what would you guys like to do?
So, what we're going to do is Steve's going to use his last level 2 sorcerer spell.
Okay.
Cast Enlarge Reduce on Clitoris to make her small.
Okay.
And that should make her small enough that he can carry.
Yeah.
And we're going to squeeze out the window, and I'm going to fly carry her down towards where we saw Zinquinal take off and catch up that way.
Okay. I will just copy you. And move you down there as well. Oh, you guys are all on the same level for the first time in a while.
I was hoping.
So, Steve and Clitoris roll initiative.
As soon as we get in the window, I'll release the spell.
Okay.
That's no action bonus, right?
Correct. Well, do you have to concentrate on Enlarge Reduce?
No, it does not. Or yes, it is a concentration 1 minute.
Okay, so yeah, you can release it and as a free action at any time, and she pops back to her regular size.
Or no, that's no, she
We're going to let Zinc go first. Steve and Clitaris, which one of you would like?
Actually, 14. I
okay.
typed Hurts in the wrong box.
Okay.
It's a 14.
Okay. So, Weeben, Zinc, and Smokey, you see these Aarakocra fly in through these different arrow slits, and then you see it through the center arrow slit that Steve and Clitaris fly in, and Steve drops a small version of Clitaris on the ground, and she immediately pops back up to regular size. Weeben, what would you like to do?
Oh, hell no. Y'all ain't trying to kill us again. We just got back to life. I'm going to go for the one that's like right in front of my face.
Okay. Go for it.
But I'm not hidden anymore. Because apparently saving someone's life when they're down.
bitch.
Load. Alright, I'll take my little 5-foot spin up here and roll an attack.
Okay.
I disadvantage.
Yes.
18.
18 hits.
Alright, I'll take it. I don't get sneak attack. Oh,
Yeah, that's the first time in a while.
Bullshit. How do you people live this way?
I know, right?
Oh.
It's like a paladin running out of spell slots and not having divine smite. Oh my god, now I'm just a fighter.
Basically, 8 points of damage. Like, oh.
Okay.
Suppose I should have busted out a different weapon.
Yeah, you got a hand cannon in there?
I got about javelin of lightning.
Bonus action and movement.
Bonus action. I will disengage.
That's a good idea.
And 5 foot. Yeah, I'm gonna oh no, I can't. I gotta stand between my hurt person and here. I gotta get back. I can't let my hurt person get left alone, so I'm just gonna disengage back here.
Okay. All right.
And yeah, that's all I can do.
Steve, what would you like to do?
Oh, Steve's pretty much out of spells. I got one level 1 spell. Monsters to these guys. I can just barely get them. Steve will step to here.
Okay.
And Burning Hands.
Okay. They get a 15 on their dex save.
Nope. Good enough. 10 damage.
Okay. That hurt. Bonus action and movement.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope, that's it.
Okay. That one's going to move there. That one's going to move there. That one's going to move there. On Steve, he's going to make a javelin attack. 19 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
For 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that was close.
On
Steve's definitely woozy.
On Zinquinol, javelin attack, 22 to hit for 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And on Weeben, they're both those guys are going to make javelin attacks. The first one is a miss or a 7. And the second one is a miss with an 8. Weeben's ducking and dodging and weaving, and if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a javelin.
That's right.
Zinquinol, what would you like to do?
I would like to.
Keep in mind, Smokey still has 0 hit points.
Better, I know. I'm just trying to figure out which
You want to
healing thing is best.
pile on any bonus healing, but plus regular action healing.
Yes. So I'm going to do a mass cure wounds
Okay.
first.
Oh yeah, because pretty much everybody's been touched.
Yeah.
Oh, I think everybody's on the verge of death.
So that is 14.
Okay, so Smokey has 14 hit points.
And let's see.
Thank you.
Everyone within 30 feet. 6 creatures within 30 feet radius has 14 hit points.
Let's see here. That would be everybody.
Yep.
So anything with a bonus action?
Yes.
Maybe bolster Smokey a bit more.
With my bonus action, I'm going to also. Oh, see, that's not what that is. I'm going to also whisper some healing word into Smokey's ear.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Another 17 for Smokey.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's it.
Cleotaurus, what would you like to do?
Step in and swing.
Okay.
One's a 28, the other's a 16.
Both of them hit, but you know you'll probably get that second attack again. So roll your first damage.
First one will accompany the sneak attack damage.
Yep.
Let's see. 16 on the first hit.
Okay. So this guy, she swings her sword so hard that he ends up scattering across the ground as a pile of snow.
Then yeah, there's enough that she can run over and get to that guy.
Okay.
Swing on him. That one's gonna be a 16 to hit that guy.
That's a hit.
Cool. Then that is a 7 damage on that guy.
And this time she brings her sword down on top of the Aarakocra's head, and he just crumbles into a pile of slush.
Nice.
Anything with a bonus action?
No.
Smokey, now that you are feeling better, what would you like to do? Weeben's got 2 of them on him.
Yeah, I need to help Weeben because he saved my life, so I'll step forward and attack this one.
Okay.
Um, 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 9 damage.
Okay. Next attack.
See, like 10 to hit, that does 10's a miss, right?
10 is a miss.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so this guy is still standing. Bonus action and movement.
Crap, I should have done this first. I should have used my bonus action to make the sword flamey.
I'll let you do it. Go ahead and give yourself some flame damage.
Oh, wow. 12. Okay.
Another 12 points? Okay.
I rolled 2 6s, so.
This guy just turns into a puddle.
Sweet.
Weeben, what would you like to do?
Alright. Weaving is like, I'm done with you people and your shit. And sneaking up in here and fucking people up. You know what? I'm just screw you all. Die. And Weaven's just gonna swing his rapier.
And this time you get sneak attack.
Alright. Soft 22.
Yep.
All of this. You gonna eat all of this? Stupid slush monster thing. Thank you, sneak attack, because the weapon attack was 1. Okay, let's see here. Let's do some math. 10, 15, 17, 23.
Yeah. You stab him and he falls into slush. There's still 2 to the east. They haven't moved yet. Bonus action and movement, Weaven.
Bonus is to hide.
Okay, so yeah, you can hide behind this pillar here.
I can hide behind my people.
That's true.
Oof, not a great one. A 19.
That is enough that they don't know where you are at.
Ruben's like, you don't see me.
Any movement?
Yeah, I guess I'll go behind the pillar now.
Okay. All right. Steve, what would you like to do? Still got 2 of these guys.
Gonna hit the first one, that guy, with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Little zappy zappy. Shit, 12's not gonna hit.
It does hit.
Oh shit, right? Damn. Ooh, nice damage. 12.
Okay.
Second Eldritch Blast. Well, 12 hit, low 20s are gonna hit.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, for 10 damage.
Okay. And this guy gets blasted into snowflakes.
And I'll use the 10 foot to throw his little body like a ragdoll. Just to scare his friend.
Okay. Bonus action and movement.
Bonus action, he will spin, I just looked it up, it is a bonus that I can convert 2 of my sorcery points to 1 level 1 spell.
Okay.
Which gives 1 spell left.
All right. And any movement?
I don't think I need movement at the moment.
Okay. Aarakocra Simulacra. Oh, he can't get far enough. Damn it. He's going to throw a javelin at Steve. And miss with a 12. Fuck you, dice. All right. Zinquinol, what would you like to do?
I would like to, let's see, just step out enough so that I don't hit a friendly, and then shoot that last Aarakocra with an arrow.
Go for it.
Just to mix it
Oh, that is a miss.
Shows me trying to be creative. Okay. I think I got one more spiritual weapon in me.
Okay,
Yeah, this is my last one though.
that's a hit. For 12. Oof. Yeah, you whack him really hard, and but he's still up. Any more movement?
No, I mean there's nowhere to go. I don't want to attract any attention.
Cleitaris, what would you like to do? Or what would you like to do, rather?
5-foot step and wacky wacky.
Go for it.
First attack, 17.
That's a hit.
Sneak damage. Ooh, crap, sneak damage. 12 damage total.
Okay. This guy is turned to slush. You guys are finally out of combat. Now, I'm sure Weeben is going to be quick to tell you that, you know, there's giants right up those stairs over there. There is a door to the south. And there's a stairwell that goes down here. Now, when you flew down off of the roof of this section that you're in right now, you saw that the airship is moored there, but you didn't see your Dragon Cult crew of the airship.
All right, I have to go.
Okay.
If you want me to throw up a hut so that we're quiet and can rest in here, I know it's a terrible place, but no one can get into it, and we can see people coming.
Well, you have...
Depending on how desperate we are for rest.
Yes, you can move into this room and set up your hut.
Let's do it. Desperately need to.
I know, because hit points wise, personally, I'm fine, but I have now officially with this hut. That was the skull spot I'm saving.
Right. So this room is packed with oversized crates of bread, dried meat, fish, fruits, and vegetables, as well as oversized barrels of water and wine.
No, our hut will not stand out like in the middle of our empty room.
Right.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you can pile some of these giant-sized crates and whatnot around it.
Okay. So since the rest hutted, I'm going to then take a long rest.
Okay. Yes, everybody can take a long rest.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Good game. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is your birthday?
Yeah, it's Carrie's birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, you all get a long rest, and so during your long rest, I think, so the first thing, like I said, you found the airship. It is moored and tied up on the rooftop of this room that you were just getting your asses beat in. And but you didn't see the Dragon Cult crew, so it is an assumption that they were taken prisoner and moved somewhere else.
Now that we're caught up, we'll relay the screams of the Draconic that we heard.
Okay.
And we'll also Clitoris will hand over the giant letter to anybody who can read giant that wants to read the letter.
Okay.
I can be giant.
Okay. So,
Well, this is asshole.
so the letter in giant is a letter from somebody named what is his name? Hold on. I just completely had a total brain fart. It is a letter from Jarl Starvold that it's a letter from Jarl Starvold to Countess Censuri. And it is of Smokey's opinion that Jarl Storvald is a frost giant, and he has written this letter to Countess Censuri, who is apparently probably the leader of the cloud giants of this castle that you are in. And it details that Jarl Storvald is requesting Sansuri's assistance in finding I don't want to tell you exactly what it is because that would give away too much, but he has a name for it. He's requesting Countess Sansuri's assistance in finding the ice that never melts. It is apparently some massively powerful, legendary, magical item. And his reasoning is that if Countess Censuri can help him, that they can track down Artis Cimber. Everybody can make a history check. If you are a Harper, you can make that history check with advantage.
Oh, Steve's a Harper.
10. Weeben knows he's heard the name when he was on the slumming it in the cities, but that's about it.
Weeben has heard the name but has no further information.
Steve got an 8.
I got an 11.
Clitoris got a 16.
So Clitoris knows that Artis Cimber is a famous, if not legendary, Harper who was a ranger. And it is rumored that he's not really... he was a Harper. He is kind of not a Harper anymore, and the Harpers don't particularly have a very good view of Artis Cimber because he located an object called the Ring of Winter. The Ring of Winter is a extremely legendary item.
The ice that doesn't melt?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You said something about some ice, a ring, like, makes sense.
Hold on here. So, the Ring of Winter. Wait, where'd it go? Here it is an artifact that requires attunement. So he found it. The Harpers were dead set against him keeping it. He insisted to the Harpers that that the ring must be protected, and he attuned to it. It is a golden band that resizes to fit snugly on the finger of its wearer. A thin layer of frost coats the outside of the ring, which normal heat cannot melt. The ring feels ice cold to the touch and initially numbs the hand that wears it, but this cold ceases to be felt by one who is attuned to the ring. It is sentient and tries to take control of any creature that wears it. If it succeeds, the ring compels its wearer to cause undue harm to everyone and everything around it in a cold-hearted attempt to incur the wrath of enemies and bring about the wearer's doom. It is a sentient, chaotic, evil item with an intelligence of 14, a wisdom of 14, and a charisma of 17. The ring communicates by transmitting emotion to the creature carrying or wielding it, and it has hearing and normal vision out to a range of 60 feet. The ring craves destruction, and it likes inflicting indiscriminate harm on others. Non-detection. The ring of winter defies attempts to magically locate it. Neither the ring nor its wearer can be targeted by any divination magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors. Frozen time. As long as you wear the ring, you don't age naturally. This effect is similar to suspended animation in that your age doesn't catch up to you once the ring is removed. The ring doesn't protect its wearer from magical or supernatural aging effects, such as horrifying visage or of a ghost. While attuned to and wearing the ring, you have immunity to cold damage and don't suffer any ill effects from extreme cold. The ring has 12 charges and regains all expended charges daily at dawn. While wearing the ring, you can expend the necessary number of charges to activate one of the following properties. You can expend 1 charge as an action to use the ring to lower the temperature in a 120-foot radius sphere centered on a point you can see within 300 feet of you. The temperature in that area drops 20 degrees per minute to a minimum of minus 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Frost and ice begins to form on surfaces once the temperature drops below 32 degrees. This effect is permanent unless you use the ring to end it as an action, at which point the temperature in the area returns to normal at a rate of 10 degrees per minute. You can cast one of the following spells from the ring. Spell save is DC 17. By expending the necessary number of charges, 2 charges for Bigby's hand. The hand is made of ice, is immune to cold damage, and deals bludgeoning damage instead of force. Cone of Cold for 2 charges. Flesh to Ice, 3 charges. As flesh to stone, except that the target turns to solid ice with the density and durability of stone. Ice Storm, 2 charges. Autoluke's Freezing Sphere, 3 charges. Sleet Storm, 1 charge. Spike Growth, 1 charge. The spikes are made of ice or wall of ice for 2 charges. You can expend the necessary number of charges as an action and use the ring to create either an inanimate ice object, 2 charges, or an animated ice creature for 4 charges. The ice object can't have any moving parts, must be able to fit inside a 10-foot cube, and has the density and durability of metal or stone. The ice creature must be modeled after a beast with the challenge rating of 2 or less. The ice creature has the same statistics as the beast it models.
Is it bad Steve wants this ring?
It is rumored to possess other properties that can be activated only by an evil being whose will the ring cannot break. Frost Giants have long believed that the ring can be used to freeze entire worlds. So this would be bad.
Steve calls dibs if we find it.
And the note details that even though the ring prevents the wearer from being located through divination spells, Jarl Storvald tells Countess Sansuri in this letter that he has a bloodstone that will direct him to where Artisimber or a relative of Artisimber is. Now the other part, you can still hear the screaming and draconic curses. Everybody can roll a perception check.
Well, Tor's got 11, Steve got a 9.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Nice.
22.
Ooh. Okay, so Smokey and Weeben, everybody determines something here. So Smokey and Weeben, you determine that the screaming and the draconic cursing is coming from somewhere below you. It's downstairs. The other thing, and everybody realizes this, is that the air, when you were outside, the air is getting colder.
Oh, shit.
And Zinc, Steve, and Clitaris, since you were outside and you flew down and came in through the window, or through the arrow slits, you're aware that the castle is moving. It is headed somewhere. And it is in a, it's clipping right along at full speed, wherever it's going. I would say that the three of you could determine which direction. You know that it is heading north. So, you all complete a long rest. Everybody gets all of their hit points back and all your spell slots. And I am going to grant Weeben a inspiration point for being so quick and thoughtful on how to try to save Smokey.
Thank you.
Well, we'll also let the party know that there's a chest upstairs we gotta go check out at some point.
Well, I mean, you have some interesting opportunities here. I mean, let's assume that you kill every cloud giant in this castle. You would have a flying castle.
It kind of seems like that's where we're heading, whether we want to or not.
Right, yeah, I mean... So, you know that there's somebody downstairs screaming in pain, so we can pick this up next week, and you can decide how you want to proceed from here.
And depending on how many fights, we might get a level just from wiping out the castle.
Oh, no. You will get a level at the end of the next section.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Cool. All right. I'll see you then.
I will see you guys next week, and we'll pick up where we are right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one, guys.
Later.